Our bilateral economic relationship is anchored in the realization that our long-term interests are essentially congruent and mutually reinforcing. Each of us has a large stake in the other's success. The tangible economic benefits of our relations for businesses, big and small, for people in the middle class and those rising towards it, are irrefutable. The old narrative of outsourcing and zero-sum competition has given way to the reality of balanced, mutually beneficial, and rapidly growing commerce between our nations. From USAID programs to eradicate polio and promote maternal and child health, to cutting-edge cooperation in clean energy technology, agriculture, science, and space, we're committed to being a partner in helping build a new India. The modernization of India and the lifting up of hundreds of millions of Indians out of poverty necessarily remains the focus of the Indian government. This extraordinary and so far extraordinarily successful effort requires India to sustain its high rate of economic growth, open markets for its goods and services, and attract the investment needed to realize its vision of inclusive development. There is no more important partner for India in this endeavor than the United States. Over the past decade, our bilateral trade has doubled and then almost doubled again. Our total direct investment in India rose tenfold, from $2.4 billion in 2000 to $27.1 billion in 2010. The economic needs of the American people are central to our own diplomacy around the world as we work to find new markets for American products and exports. The United States, therefore, has an enormous stake in India's economic rise. India has grown on average 7.5% each year for the past decade, and American companies want to compete in India's growing markets and take advantage of investment opportunities, not least the $1 trillion India expects to invest in building infrastructure by 2017. India is now the Export-Import Bank's second largest portfolio after Mexico. Together, we are drawing the best from both of our societies to make better products that compete and win in the global economy. Tata Steel has a plant in Ohio. Boeing uses engineers in Bangalore to design 787s whose parts are manufactured across America. India's direct investment in the United States has grown by an average of 33% each year since 2005, and in the decade between 2000 and 2010, increased from a negligible $96 million to over $3.3 billion, with Indian companies now employing tens of thousands of Americans.